it grooving.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Jim Edmonds leads the team at OPS. So he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks. He'll barrel up the baseball. He'll hit the ball in the gaps. He'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. And on the mound in this one, Felix Hernandez.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Mike Trout.
The designated hitter, Mike Trout.
And a pitch. That one ripped left field. And it's off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Number 4 now at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the righty deals.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Next one off the plate inside. And a count 2-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Trout flying around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And next for L.A., Mo Vaughn. First offering, and it just misses. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Next offering is in for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first.
He's going.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that's outside. Next offering misses. And a full count now. Next offering is fouled back. Ripped on a line to center. He can't get there. It's a base hit.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Garrett Anderson, the next to hit for the Angels. In there for strike one. Now 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And here it comes. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Number 25 swings through one there. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Vaughn off of first with 2 away. And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. We go to the bottom of the first. Our starter in this one, number 41. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist singing.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Ichiro Suzuki getting ready to hit. Suzuki, second in the American League in hitting. The wind of the pitch. Way outside, and that's ball one. Just missed. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
All over that one right there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Number 29 up next for the Mariners.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 29.
That one's in there, 0-1. Man at second. Just missed. That one drilled left field. Way back there. No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
The center fielder, Griffey Jr.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And that's in there for strike one. With Jr., probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had. Runner at second here, one gone. And that one ripped to left. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw to third. In there safely.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Third baseman, Edgar Martinez.
And now the veteran third baseman, Edgar Martinez. In there, and it's 0-1.
The whole setup for Junior, the way he waggled the bat, the way he was able to just effortlessly move that swing through the zone, just a pretty thing from start to finish.
And a foul ball left side. And that one is lifted in the air. And Martinez is out. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 1-1.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Alex Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Rodriguez, a very strong candidate for Rookie of the Year. He's been a real story, one of the best young players in the majors this season. In there for strike one.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Tied up here in the early going. Next pitch misses inside, 2-1. At the belt and fires. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Gets it to first, and that is the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. All tied 1-1.
Tell me what you want, what you really want.
Back at T-Mobile Park, now it's the veteran outfielder, Jim Edmonds. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Hernandez back to work. Yeah, that's outside.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Stepping in, Troy Gloss. Big time power. First pitch just misses. Hits for average power. The ability to field, the arm, and then the speed, really impressive. Here's a 1-1. That one drifts inside. The 2-1. Foul ball there.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And he deals. Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Eric Ibar, the next to hit for the Angels. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Gloss stands at first with 1 out. Pulls that one foul. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run called from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Here's a 1-2. Popped up. Rodriguez on the move. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the 2nd, tied 1 apiece. And welcome back. Here's a big power threat. Jay Buhner.
Leading up for the Mariners, the left fielder, Jay Buhner.
Here comes a pitch. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
The pitch. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Going to count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And a pitch. And another ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss. And quickly one away in the second. So up next, Tino Martinez.
Tino Martinez.
First offering misses the mark. The wide to kick the pitch. And it's 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Number 5 in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Righty to the plate.
2 balls, no strike.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
The pitch. And that one off the outside edge. Here's a 3-0. Rips that one to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Mariners go down quietly there. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Money don't slow down. I'm grown now. Yeah, I'm on now.
Back in Seattle. Now Molina at the plate. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Next one misses, and a count 1-2.
Count 1-2.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Here's Trout, 4th right now on the American League home run leaderboard. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 gone now. And here is number 4. That one's in there, 0-1. This to third, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man at second here with 2 away. And now the first baseman, Mo Vaughn. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Next offering is outside. The 1-2 stays alive. And now the count is even. And now the count filled up 3-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
3-2 now. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Dan Wilson. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. But it's that big arm that really stands out. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Suziki.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now the right fielder, Ichiro. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
In the air, center field. Edmonds sizing this one up. Grabs it on the run. 2 down.
Now batting, number 29.
Number 29 up next for the Mariners. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Whips it to first. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Mariners are down in order. Still tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. And now it's going to be Garrett Anderson. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. First pitch, not close.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next pitch misses way outside. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And out of here.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now here is number 25. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
That one not close, and it's 1-2. Kicks and deals. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. The 1-0.
Outside, that's a ball.
And there's a ball. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. In there at the knees. Pickoff move to first, and he's back standing. Number 25 on at first, nobody out. Left field. Buhner has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Troy Glass.
Troy Glass, the next to hit for the Angels. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next pitch downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the righty deals.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Got him looking. And there are 2 outs. And now the shortstop, Eric Ibar. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. There goes the runner. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Next offering is in for a strike. Here's a 1-1. That clips the corner. And a ball evens the count. Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Angels get one with a solo homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game.
Now write down, write your feelings out, rhyme on a song loud, put my words in style, find out why my people are crying out, reach out with hip hop.
Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's going to be Ken Griffey Jr. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch, way upstairs.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Next pitch misses. It's 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Just misses the mark outside the zone. The wind and the pitch. And that's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
No outs. Runner at first.
Third baseman.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Edgar Martinez. In there for strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering misses down and away.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One and two here. Swings and misses. One away.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Now, Alex Rodriguez. In there, and it's 0-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And the pitch. That's down and in. And here it comes. Good eye right there.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Kicks and fires. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, one out. Jay Buhner up next for the Mariners.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And fouled off.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Junior on second. Rodriguez over at first with one away. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So first and second with two outs. Tino Martinez up next for the Mariners.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Next offering misses. 1-1.
Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And 1-2. The pitch. Way inside, and that hit him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he's kind of backed himself into a corner, and I'm sure starting to feel the pressure right now. We'll see if he can bear down and get out of this one. These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there. Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The next offering misses. And 1-1. And he deals. And that one a little bit high.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The 2-1. Strike three. Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there. And the Mariners strand the bases loaded. And our score remains 2-1.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push.
Ready now for the fifth inning. And the batter now, Benji Molina. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And a pitch.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Righty to the plate. Strike two.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Got him. One away here in the fifth. And now batting, Mike Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one almost got him.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Mike Trout, just a special player, a special human, does everything well on the baseball field and seems to do it as well off the field.
Popped up. Rodriguez under it. And makes the grab. 2 away now.
Now batting, number 4.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, number 4. I think with Mike Trout, when you consider all the awards, the wins above replacement, he's on a trajectory, if he stays healthy, that he'll end up as one of the greatest position players of all time. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. On the ground to the left. Oh, the throw is wild. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Now batting.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
And next for the Angels, Mo Vaughn. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Mike Moore, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Number 30 warming up as well. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they lead by 2.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
outs, runner at first. Next to hit, Garrett Anderson. Hit hard, base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. The relay, there's the tag, they get him, and that's the inning.
Textbook defensive execution right there. Outfielder hits the cutoff man, relay throw to the plate, a perfect strike, and a great way to end the inning.
Welcome back, bottom of the inning, and here is Dan Wilson.
Leading up for the Mariners, the catcher.
And it's fouled away.
Dan Wilson.
The wind of the pitch. That one the other way, and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Suziki up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. The pitch. Not close with that one. 2-0. And a pitch. There's the strike up high. Now 2-1. Wilson gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner takes off. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And it gets by him. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
And now here is number 29. And the right-hander deals. That pitch in for a strike. And the count even at 1. First and second here, no outs. Next offering is down low. 2-2. And now it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that'll load the bases.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
First pitch, and he just misses.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
And the 1-0. And that's downstairs and outside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
So the tying run at second.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Can't get too big here, Boog, with the bases loaded.
Up the middle. Base hit. 1 run in already. A second scores as well. It's 3-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, no outs. Edgar Martinez, the next to hit.
The third baseman, Edgar.
Pitch misses inside, 1-0. No outs, runners at first and second. And now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 41 out of the game. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jared Weaver. This won't be easy for him as he comes in with the bases loaded.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Now it's the shortstop, Alex Rodriguez. First offering misses the mark. And another ball. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And that's ripped for a base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. Martinez rounds third, headed for the plate. Play it home. He's safe. And they're up by 3.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
So a man aboard. And now for Seattle, Jay
Now
Buhner.
batting, left fielder, Jay Buhner.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. This to center field. Number 4 sizes this one up. Base hit as he pulls up short. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Now batting, first baseman.
So they're at the corners now. And now Tino Singing, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Good eye in that spot.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable. Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
No outs. Runners at first and third. Next offering is fouled back. To short, could be two. Ibar toss to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Number 5 up next for the Mariners.
Now batting, number 5.
The other way and makes the play, and that's out number 3. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. 5 innings complete. It's the Mariners 7 and the Angels 3. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So in now for the Angels, number 25.
Number 25.
The wind of the pitch. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Stays alive. Next one misses, and it's 2-2. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, it happens.
So digging in, Jim Edmonds. Good contact guy, good defender. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Squeezes it, 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Troy Glass.
And next for L.A., Troy Glass. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Late on that fastball.
1-2.
Next offering is fouled back. The punch out there. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mariners 7, Angels 3. Bottom of the 6th. Now the Mariners catcher, Dan Wilson.
For the Mariners, the catcher, Dan
Weaver back to
Wilson.
work. Slice to right, and he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now here is Ichiro Suzuki. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. And he pumps it a strike. The 0-2. Up the middle, and there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And up next for Seattle, number 29. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Wilson at second, Suzuki at first with no outs. Next offering is down low.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. That one missed.
Count is 3-1.
And a pitch. That catches the zone for a strike. 3-2 now.
2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. And there's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
The center fielder, number 24.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Junior in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Bases juiced, no outs. That one fouled off. And the pitch. And a foul ball. One, two now. Ground ball right side, could be two. Slings to second, back to first, but he beats it. And a run comes across.
So it's always a tough double play to try to turn right there, and the hitter knows that. He's going to hustle all the way up the first baseline to prevent it. Nice job of getting that run across.
And now Edgar Martinez.
Now batting, third baseman, Edgar Martinez.
First pitch just misses. At the belt and fires. Hard hit left side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, you can't give him two errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
New pitcher on now, Irvin Santana. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do.
Irvin Santana.
So after the error, it's runners at first and second. And stepping in for the Mariners, Alex Rodriguez. 1 for 2.
Rodriguez.
First offering misses the mark. And the righty deals. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Edmonds on the move to his right. That's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder,
Jay Buhner digs in now. 1 for 3. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Kicks and fires. Misses inside. And now 2-0. First and second, 2 down. Now a fly ball to right center. Number 25 makes a move towards the gap. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. We're through 6 full. It's the M's 9 and the Angels 3. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Eric Ibar. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The catcher, number 1, Benji Molina.
Benji Molina will hit next. And the first offering is not close.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Sliced hard but foul. Going to count 1 and 2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
The 1-2. And misses inside.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And that one fouled off. The pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Mike Trout stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
Next pitch inside, and a count 2-1. Just missed. The 3-1. And a big swing and a miss.
One thing on his mind right there with that swing, he's trying to go deep.
2 down, nobody on. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the inning. Angels held in check. Still way back. It's 9-3. Bottom of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
For the Mariners, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
The wind to kick the pitch. And takes low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And a pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, number 5.
And now number 5. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Martinez aboard here at first with nobody out. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
That's hard hit on the line. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The batter, the catcher, Dan.
And here's the catcher, Dan Wilson. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the M's 9 and the Angels 3.
Can't understand why they all on me. I'm crazy. Don't get involved with me. I drop the top and feel this autumn breeze. You need gas.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Mike Moore. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, number 4.
Leading off with the Angels, the second baseman, number 4.
And here it comes. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Next offering upstairs.
Counts 1-1.
The 1-1. And a good eye there. The wind of the pitch. That's inside. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Throw to first is in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And next for the Angels, Mo Vaughn. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Next pitch is outside. Righty to the plate. And there's a ball. And a 3-1 on the way. Fought off foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Garrett Anderson, the next to hit for the Angels. He's already homered in this game. And that's in there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Towards first. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Number 25, the next to hit for the Angels. Soft contact in the air. And it goes just foul. One out. Runners at first and second. Oh, and 2 now. And now 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Digging in, Jim Edmonds.
Nope.
First offering, and it just misses. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. And he beats it. He's safe. Base is full, 2 gone. Troy Gloss, the next to hit for the Angels. They say you win.
All 1's the count.
And a pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. Third out, and that ends the frame. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded. Still way back. It's 9-3. Bottom of the 8th. Here's a speed threat. Ichiro Suzuki.
Leading up for the Mariners, the right fielder, Ichiro.
And he deals.
Suzuki.
And ball 1 to the right fielder. Action in the Angels bullpen. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to come in for Joe Madden. The 1-0. Foul ball there. Out to center. And a base hit right there. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Number 29 at the plate now. That's ball one. The next offering misses, and that's ball two.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And the right-hander deals. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Kicks and deals. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Three balls, two strikes the count. And a foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Move to first. And he's back in standing. To the left side, but it is well foul.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Diving, makes the grab. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Now batting.
This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to a spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. And the first pitch misses for ball one. At the belt and fires. On the corner for a strike, and it's 1-1. The pitch. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Foul ball. And now it's even up. The pitch. On the ground to first. They get one. Back to first. Not in time.
Now batting. Third baseman, Edgar Martinez.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Edgar Martinez. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. And the righty deals. Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes to count. The pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Alex Rodriguez. He's a guy who does it all. First pitch, and he just misses. That one in there across the letters. The 1-1. Good eye right there. The 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Two on, 2 outs. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Now the left fielder, Jay Buhner. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Bases loaded, 2 down. Next pitch is outside, and the count even 1-1. Good eye right there. Here's a 2-1. That one missing inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline, he will score. It's now 11-3.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Shohei Ohtani taking over on the mound. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is.
Shohei.
So 2 down now, and here is Tino Martinez, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. First offering misses the mark. And a pitch. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And a pitch.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Left-hand batter waits. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Through 8 full, it's the Mariners 11 and the Angels 3.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just
back at T-Mobile Park. We go to the 9th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Eric Ibar.
The shortstop, Eric Ibar.
Moore back to work. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
0-1.
And now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Oh, 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
That one is upstairs. The wind of the pitch. Right side. Martinez handles. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Benji Molina.
Here's the catcher, Benji Molina. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Here's a 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. And now it's filled up.
3-2.
Three and 2 now. And he walked him.
Take the bait.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Here's Mike Trout. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. First pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he deals.
2 balls, no strike.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 3-0. Here comes a pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's the second baseman, number 4. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Throws to second for 1. The double play ends it right here.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final 11-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 11